Hey, what's up, guys? This is Pure Gosu. It's July 25th, 2022. Motivation Monday today. I'm going to be taking you guys down the Baden Trail. It's right here. Baden-Powell Trail. So today's topic is fear. That's what I'm going to be talking about today, fear. Let me just try to get to the trail first before we get too deep in it. So many people nowadays are stuck in a fear-based mindset. There's a reason I'm taking on this trail today. It's this trail is kind of like flat, kind of like has a little bit of ups and downs, but not much. And it's a very familiar trail, kind of like a trail you can go on very often. And a lot of people, they do the same thing over and over. They don't want to take risks to try new things. They stay inside their comfort zones and they continue to do the same things over and over, even though they're unhappy with things that are happening. Well, because of their fear, they will stay comfortable. But imagine this. If you're, just say you got captured by some pirates and you're on this ship, and the only way to get free is to jump off the plank, which is 100 feet in the air, and swim with the sharks to the island. And that's the only way you can get out of that situation. So are you gonna stay with the pirates that are gonna torture you? Or are you gonna face your fears and finally be free and make your way to safety on the island? The thing is, it's up to you to determine how long you're gonna stay in this fear-based mindset. And this fear-based mindset is programmed from it's funny, the video got stopped because the government sent me an email saying that something bad happened on my phone. I don't know how to delete that off. So they stopped my video somehow. Anyways, I was saying this fear-based mindset is programmed from the government, from the media, from everybody around you. They want you to live in fear so that you need them. And like people around you, they want you to be scared so that you're underneath them, so you listen to them, so you follow them like sheep. Same with your government. They want you to be scared so that you need them and you're calling them for help. But once you realize you don't need them, that's when you're free. And I'm still making my way up to the trail right now. This trail is like combined with the BCMC, the grouse descent trail, but it breaks off eventually. So like, there's a reason I don't turn on the TV, because I don't want to be programmed with that bug in my brain of having to watch all the fear they put out. When if you go out in reality, there's none of that's happening. There's great, beautiful people out here. As you will see today, there's lots of beautiful people out here. And these people that are out here, generally, are not in fear of anything. That's why they're out here. They're not scared. And especially over the last 2 years, the media really lost control of everything because they were just spreading a lot of fear. For example, when you put those face masks on, all you're doing is projecting fear. Those face masks are limiting your ability to intake oxygen, and they're covering your smile, covering your energy, and just like projecting off that you do not want to have any interactions with other people. And you got to understand, those masks, they're like pennies. They're not even worth a penny. They're with a bunch of chemicals, and then all that happens is you just breathe in your own dioxide, and you breathe in all your bad stuff. So it's not doing anything. If you really believed all this and you weren't just projecting and virtue signaling, you'd have an oxygen mask on and a hazmat suit, or even like a spaceship suit with a ventilator. But really, all you're doing is you're trying to project your fear off on other people. That's why like that's a lot of hatred and division. Division is what they want. They want to divide you away from each other so that we're not connected, so that we're relying on them. And then they have all the power. But we got to come together. We got to let go of this fear. And we got to work on ourselves to become stronger. If you want, like, you think about this whole thing with sanitizing your hands, if you read what's in there, like the warning on the bottle says, do not touch skins without gloves. Do not use without gloves. Wear a mask if you're using this. This thing is poison. This is not something that you put on your hands. If you continue to put that on your hands, you'll have no fingerprints left. It will erase your fingerprints. It will erode your skin, and you will just have bones left on your hands. You can't just keep putting that toxic poison on your hands. If you are worried about like something, first of all, it's good to touch nature, touch things outside. Then you'll build up immunity against those things from hurting you. But if you avoid them as much as possible, you will be hurt by them much worse because you haven't built up the immunity to handle them. So if you really want to clean your hands or anything, you got to use water. You use like some kind of vinegar mix, some kind of organic mix. But that cheap little sanitizer is not gonna clean your hands. It's not gonna save you. It's not gonna do anything. All it's gonna do is virtue signal. And then these mandated things they make you do, put inside yourself, they are not good for you. There's 9 pages of research, of side effects on these things. And if you continue to do that, it's like playing Russian roulette. Eventually, it will have a bad reaction, and it won't save you. Like me, I didn't get any of this, and I'm not getting any ever. And I never got sick at all, and I never will. And you can't prove any otherwise. These people that are pushing these things are pushing it for corporations to make billions of dollars, money laundering, and they're maybe I went the wrong way. Did I go the wrong way? Was there an offshoot that I was supposed to go down? I think so. Let's check. I might be going back. Let's see what this says here. BP, Baden-Powell. Okay, we're in the right path. There's a BP sign there. I forgot that this is actually it does have some difficult parts to it. I thought it was flatter anyways. What I was talking about earlier about the flat and easy and familiar path. I was saying that like that path is okay. It's nice and beautiful, you know, along the way. But when are you going to take the risks in life to get to where you want to be? When are you going to jump off that diving board 100 feet up and let go of your fears? Next week I'll show you what it's like to climb a mountain or climb a hill, because that's the thing I like to do. I want to go up the hardest path, face the most difficult things I can to become stronger through them. Anyways, back to what I was saying. If this really was about like health, they'd be promoting health food, eating things from the ground, eating healthy products, and they would be saying that like companies like McDonald's and other fast food is not good for you. You shouldn't eat it because it's going to make you sick. But they don't talk about that at all. So basically, is it about health or is it about profits? And to me, it sounds like it's about profits. I did a lot of research on this. Like, you look at the effectiveness of these things. Why do the ones that keep taking it keep getting it? Why does it last so little and they need to take so much so often? You know, this is a poor product that they're selling. With no liability, and you can't know what's in it. Everybody has a different body, a different way that they were brought up to be, and this is just another way to divide us into different categories of people. But everybody's the same in the end of the day. Like, these people, they see you and they put the mask up, like they try to treat you as though you're some type of virus. Try to project onto you their fears, and then they want you to go along with their fears and accept their fears and be in fear with them. But I refuse. I will not be in fear with anybody. I will live every day the best way I can and do what I want in this life. I'm ready for the challenge. There's a reason why a lot of the fearless people, a lot of the really awake people die young. It's not because they're sick. It's because the elites realize that they have too much influence and they have to get rid of them so that people can get back to being sheep. So there's lots of sheep out there, and then there's the wolves. The wolves are the billionaires that control everything, and then there's the mice. The mice are the politicians that sold out to the billionaires, and those mice, they come out of their hole in the wall to take a poop and a pee on the ground and grab a piece of cheese and run back and hide. But they won't face the real people, the people of the earth, the people of nature. They won't face us. We're like lions and eagles and oxes and jaguars and different strong animals, and they don't want to face the real people. They just want to go get their little cheese for themselves and run back in their little hole. So the thing is, the wolves, they want to eat the lions and other strong animals while they're herding the sheep around to do and project onto them whatever they want. But us lions and eagles like myself, we don't fear them. We're gonna fight them. We don't care how many wolves, how big the pack of wolves is. We will defend the people's rights to freedom in this world. Freedom of choice. You know, you want freedom of choice on one thing, but you don't want it on everything because you're going to live in a fear-based society. You can't force your own fears on other people. You got to live in your own fears. If you're scared of something, then don't do it. If you're scared to go outside because you can get something, then don't go outside until you're ready to face your own fears. But don't try to project that onto everybody else. I came out here to visit the bear. I wonder if he's gonna come out and play. I'm ready to face my fears. I don't have any more fears now. I just got to live in the moment and handle the situation best I can as I go. That's why I'm here, to give you this motivation to let go of your fears and face your deepest challenges. It doesn't matter where you are in this life. You could be at any lowest point. All you got to do is let go of some of the stuff that's hurting you and holding you back, and replace it with stuff that will help you and will strengthen you. And even if you're in a much more difficult situation than I am, you can still do it. And anybody has the opportunity to do it. But you gotta work, and you gotta really commit to it. It's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be the hardest thing in your life, is to get to where you wanna go. And that's the way it should be. You don't wanna be settling for a life you're not happy with. I might have lost the trail completely. I don't know where I am. This trail's not marked very well. Anyways, let me talk about this trail for a second. This is the Baden-Powell Trail, and I just started at the bottom of Grouse Mountain. And this trail it's possible to go all the way to Deep Cove from here. It's like an 8-hour hike, I've been told. And one day I will do that hike. But you got to be able to work from where you're at. Like, everybody's at a different place in life, so you don't need to compare yourself to anybody. You just want to try to work from the starting place that you're at. Just little small changes every day can make a big difference in the long term, as long as you're willing to sacrifice things and commit to them. So along this trail, there's some, I think there's a couple waterfalls, or at least one waterfall, which I'm gonna stop at. Wow, I really don't know where I am now. Oh, I see it. I went too far down. I was almost on my way to the Bear's Cave. I don't know where it is though, but it's okay to get off trail. You gotta sometimes. Oh, wait a second here. Where am I? Oh. I don't know if I was supposed to go up there. Let's see. It's really weird. It doesn't look like a path here. Maybe I'm on a new trail now. Oh, it's really weird. Well, even if I go the wrong way, eventually I will get out of here somehow. I'm gonna try to see if I could see anybody anywhere. Different things moving around in the forest too. Birds and stuff. I'm definitely lost now. Huh. I'll just get deeper in the woods. Maybe if it's too bad I didn't bring any breadcrumbs like Hansel and Gretel. Just put them down so people can follow and find me one day. I'll just sleep out here. It's like about 4 o'clock right now. Lots of spider webs everywhere. so it doesn't feel like this is the trail. I'm on a new trail now. At some point I will be forced back into the trail once the waterfall. I'm right in the unknown now, living in the unknown. I talked myself into being lost. But I'm gonna try to stay positive about it and have a good attitude. This might be a trail, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it though, because of the cobwebs. I would have thought that somebody would have been over here. But when you're going to be fearless, you got to prepare as much as you can before you do it. Because you never know what you're going to expect out here. Oh, it looks like it's up there, the trail. I'm just a little bit down from it. I didn't quite see a turn, I guess. Here we go. I think this is it now. Oh, maybe not. Hard to say now. So many trees that are falling over. This doesn't feel good. Maybe it was down there before. When you're not on the trail, that's when it's time to be more vigilant. This is my second time on this trail. So well, maybe that's it down there. Hard to say. Quite steep here. No, it doesn't look like it either. But at least it's not as steep over here. Doesn't feel good here either. Huh. This is getting weird. Maybe I go down there. You gotta be careful here because it's very steep and very slippery. Loose twigs and different stuff here that breaks when you go under it. Maybe you can go tumbling down 50 feet here if you're not careful. Like there's something there, but I don't know if that's a trail or what. That one doesn't even look that Looks like a trail either. I can just keep going down, and if I really have to, I'll go down and go onto the road. But anyways, I don't surround myself with anybody with fear in them. If they're going to be compliant and projecting out fear, I will just ignore them and pretend like they don't exist, because it seems like they don't want to exist anyways. That's why they're doing it. All right, this is getting strange now. Now I'm really in some weird place. Maybe I was supposed to go up higher, and I'm down in the bushes now. I thought I should try to go down first before I go up, but maybe I'm gonna go up now, because I don't see a down. Does that look like a path? Nope. So I'm going back up now. Maybe I'm just doing laps around the up and down on these paths. I could get lost here. No one will ever know. Oh well. Whoops. Oops. The video got turned off, I guess. Probably I hit the switch when I fell. Well, I didn't fall very much. I just kind of went down a little bit. And then I didn't notice that the video was off. Anyways, we're still kind of lost. Maybe this will head me back in the right direction. It's good I got around those big rocks over there. I think this is it. We found our way back to it. I see a red tag over there. Whew. So what you're looking for is these tags here to make sure you go in the right direction. So there is some tags. Another one is right there. And there's another over there. Oh, there's lots of tags, I guess. I must have just went off the path right off the bat. I can hear the water now. Anyways, I'm gonna start picking up the pace now. I think this is the right way. There's two ways here. I don't see the stickers on this one. Maybe I will look back over here for a second. I don't want to go completely the wrong way. Oh yes, it is this way. It takes a very brave person to speak out against things that are wrong when everybody's saying they're right. you got to give credit to those people for standing up in what they believe. We all have our own reality that we're in, and we can't force our reality on others. So stepping up for what you believe is important, even if it's gonna alienate you. But you got to speak your own truth. You know, if you want to do something, do it, but don't expect everybody else to follow you. Nobody's the leader of everybody. We're only the leaders of ourselves, and we can only suggest things to others. We can't force them anything onto them. The fear of death. This thing that's happening in the last couple of years has a very low death rate. I've actually not witnessed even one person with even severe or, you know, anything like what. A lot of people have died from many things, and the most common disease, like people, the most common thing people die from, I would say, is their own fears and their own habits that they not willing to let go of. They just want to continue to do the same things, and like health is very important. Health is the second most important thing we have after time, because time is the most important thing. So you got to spend your time doing the things you want to do with it. You don't want to stay stuck because of your fears of change. You want to make the steps to go for the things you really want. And sometimes you got to let go of things that you had for a very long time just to get to where you're trying to go on your own journey and your own path. This path right here has a lot of loose stones and branches, so I'm just taking my time so I don't mess my knees up. I'm a little tired from yesterday, so it was a long day. But I love to do things that I love for as much time as I can. Right till the time I go to sleep, I want to be doing them. But anyways, I wanted to talk about health. People do what is convenient to them. So it's convenient to go to the fast food place and get the thing delivered to you, or, you know, get the Uber delivered to you, or get the whatever eats delivered to you. But the thing is, you're just hurting yourself by getting these things put into you, because it's weakening you. By taking the easy road, like instead of riding a bicycle or riding a car, just say, or a bicycle with a motor in it, you're losing strength, because you're not using stuff that you could be using. Like riding a bicycle, you're going to strengthen your legs. If you're sitting in a car in a tin can in a sardine box, that's only going to weaken you. There's not good oxygen in there, and your legs are just sitting there and they're idling, and your body's not burning the amount of calories that it needs to. So the things that you need to become strong, you need to be eating good things, like things that come from the ground, things that you grow in your backyard, things that you know what they are and they only have one ingredient or very few ingredients. Usually more ingredients, the more poison in it, but not always. And that comes with sacrifice. You got to sacrifice your time, and so you can become stronger, so you have more time later. This is trail I thought would be easy, but it's not very easy actually. It's a lot of up and down hills and a lot of loose material here. It's not as groomed as the grouse grind. It's really kind of wearing on my knees right now, but that's good, because you use your muscles and then you let them heal for a bit, and you come back and you're stronger than before. Because if you pollute your body, you will also pollute your mind. Your mind will become weaker because it won't have the right nutrition to energize its focus and its energy levels and its thought process. So it's very important to put the right things in your body. And when you start to put these right things in your body, your fear will go away of everything. People are dying all the time. Car crashes is a big thing. All different type of diseases is a big thing. I don't really think that thing that was happening recently was a very big thing, but it was very overblown by propaganda in the media. These elitists, they try to force they started to lose a little bit of control. And they decided this was their best option, was to bring a diabolically, concoct some kind of a cold, basically, that replaced the cold. And they used a lot of propaganda and fear to scare everybody, to divide everybody, to separate everybody. That's why you got to be 6 feet apart. So you have to be separated from each other. And that's why you got to cover your face so you can't show your smile and you can't communicate with everybody. It's man, it's crazy. They've divided everybody so hard. They've split families. They don't want communities. They don't want small businesses. That's why they kept all the big businesses open and shut all the small businesses. They don't want anybody to be connected to each other. They just want us to be relying on them. These elitists, and they got their karma coming to them, because the people of the earth will fight against the diabolical demons that try to rule with money. Money really has no value, because family is important, and love is important, and peace is important, but money is really not that important. Money is easy to come by. All you got to do is put your mind to it, find something you enjoy, and do it. There's millions of different ways that you can make money if you need it. But even you don't need money. You can find a way to live off the land, live away from these boxes. That's what they want to put you in, a box, a jail cell. They want to put you in a car. They want to put you in a room, in a house. This is like a cage for you. So you stay sleeping. The sheep are sleeping while the wolves herd them around. But here's the thing. You got to get out of all boxes, out of all judgment, and just accept yourself and accept others for who they are. These boxes will only keep you boxed in, and then you will not be able to get to your true potential. So you want to be free, with the spaces open around you, where there's nature around you, and be back to connecting with that. I'm back on the familiar path, and my nervousness has calmed. But the way it goes is, when you think you're comfortable, you'll get thrown a curveball in this life. You never know when. You never know how. That's why you gotta just live in your own life and enjoy it every moment at a time. I had a really good mentor in this life. My father, he was a warrior to save people and to help people, but he has passed away. But because of the gifts he gave me, I must rise up and fight the battles that are out there. I want the people to come back together and come back to the nature. I'm probably lost again. Let's see. I see a flag up here, so I'm supposed to be going up here. You just look for an orange sticker when you get lost. Don't go too far without an orange sticker. Right there. Being connected to your emotions, You gotta enjoy all emotions, the good, the bad, the evil, the bliss, all of it. It's all important for balance. Because you can easily fall off and get stuck way too far to one side, thinking you're on the right side of everything, but there is no right side. It's just a balance. I was blessed in this life with everything I got given to me. I just want to thank everybody that has helped me along the way. I really do appreciate it, and I hope I earned it. I hope I brought something to you that made you think. So here's a little creek here. Also, I skipped a part. Let's see. I could have went around up there. I guess I just passed over. We all are given different blessings in this life. We all are going to end up in the same place either. Also, we're all going to be dead at some point. So why not just accept that and just do the best you can at the moment, in the moment? But you don't want to just only live in the moment. You want to try to plan for your future. You want to plan for your goals, whatever they may be, and try different things to try to find out what they are. Don't live in fear. Don't let anybody tell you what you need to be doing. Go with your heart. Go with your soul. Wow, look at this. A big drop off there. So, is it up or down? This is weird now. Now I'm in a weird spot again. Because I didn't see the red tags. I think I was supposed to go up. Let's take a look. Huh. It looks like there's a path on the other side there. So I might go back to where it showed me to go up there. I'm just too busy talking about nonsense to even figure out which direction I need to go. Oh, it's right here. I got a nice mountain to climb here now. Yeah, I remember this trail being pretty rough when it started for the first 3/4. Anyways, I want to thank anybody that's watching this. I hope you enjoy my spew of nonsense. I think I'm going backwards now. No, there's more orange way up there. hope this motivates you to try new things and take leaps of faith, change your life, and go in the path that you want to be going. Don't trust anybody to tell you where to go with your life. You can only determine that. The only people you really should listen to a little bit is your family, the ones that know you the best. With strangers, you don't know what their intentions are, and sometimes they will hold their intentions for a long time until you figure it out. This is like doing the BCMC upwards almost. Next week I'll show you what it's like to climb up. Climb up. You gotta climb up for your bottoms. You gotta crawl up if you have to. I hear squeaking noises. Sounds like mice. So I thought I was taking the easy road by going across, not up. And you know what? I got punished for it. Now I had to climb all the way up after I went the wrong way. You can't give up on yourself. You gotta wake up and you gotta accept where you're at. We all want good things in our life. I wonder if there's I've lost the path again. I'm assuming I gotta go up further. And I went too far over. I accepted the path I was on. I decided it wasn't the right way. So now I'm going in another direction here. This is getting really weird. Oh, where is the... Okay, so I have to go back actually and around. I can go through that. Try to get up to where I need to go, where I can go back down. Because I see an orange on the other side there. I'm really not focused on going in the right direction today, I guess. I haven't seen one person since the first person. Very strange on a Monday, early evening. There's that one over there. Oh, there's one here. So I have to go kind of loop around. doesn't make sense though. Why is that one there like that? Where is it? Huh. Okay, it's here. I can hear a creek and a river on both sides of me. So there's one here. And I'm just gonna go for it and cross over here. And I don't know. Oh, I see something. Fear is the biggest virus that you can get. Because if you work on your health, you got nothing to fear. You have little control over this life and your death. You think you have a lot of control, but in reality, you have very little. Huh, I'm in a weird spot now. I'm on the side of the mountain. I only saw that one orange and then I didn't see anymore. I'm on a really steep side mountain. I don't have good hiking shoes on today. Oh, but I see a trail down there. See if I can spot a red. Looks like I'm going back to where I was before. Huh. Damn. This is getting weird now. I guess I'm just not going high enough up to get across the river. Maybe I should just try to scale it. If I had to, I would, but I'm not at that point yet. It's too steep there to be scaling the side up. Now it looks like I'm going back again. Maybe I was supposed to take a detour back in the direction I started to get to where I was going. So here's an orange. Gotta find another orange though. There's one. I remember asking somebody last time I came here, like, holy, that first part was tough. Is it like that the rest of the way? And they were like, no, it's not that bad. Whew. Still more. Holy, they really got a tough one here. It's like almost, it's probably like 70 degrees here. Anybody who sees this, they're welcome to come out here and try this and let me know how it feels right after they get done. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going. Gotta pay attention to the orange. Wow. It's really taking me around in a circle now. Or maybe I'm on my way back. I don't even know anymore. Oh my gosh. I'll leave there for 1 second. I need to get to water. Make sure you bring water when you come here. And probably a change of a shirt. Because you will be sweating a lot over here. You probably want a little bit of sunscreen and also some mosquito spray. Whew. Baden-Powell, man, you really did me today. Whew. I will be taking the road back though. I got a lot of things I gotta get done tonight, and I don't have energy for this again today. Oh my gosh, it just keeps going up and up. It's like you gotta get to the top of the mountain before you can even go down. Finally, there's a little bit of a flat area. Sounds like somebody's around here. There's a big drop off. Probably people don't come back this way very often. I don't think anybody's going very quick on this trail. Here we go. Huh. Wait a second here. Finally see the river crossing. Finally made it. think that was the hard part. Quite a long river there. I remember somebody there. I always want to remember these people they think are important, but who is really important, you know? Maybe the most important person was the person that never got remembered. I know we never knew he existed. It's just a divide. Some people are important, some aren't. They just told me, low battery. I gotta speed it up then. I think I can get some more speed now that I'm past the hard part. But you gotta be careful when you're on the side of a cliff. I'm gonna have to plug it into the charger in a second here. I pray you can smell me. There we go. So you gotta keep moving. You don't want to get caught by the pack of wolves. So I got a lot of adventures planned for the future on this channel. I hope you enjoyed the ones I put out so far. But I got a lot more. I'm really learning how to improve the quality of my content. This video might not be the best quality because I got lost a couple times and I rambled on. But I will improve and I'll keep trying to bring you some good entertainment to cheer up your day. Try to send off positive energy. Try to connect people together. Because we all got to be connected closer than 6 feet. We got to hug each other again. We got to be around each other. We got to accept each other. Whoever you may be. I don't see your skin color. I don't belong to any groups of anything. I'm just an individual, a unique person, a one of a kind. We're all like that. We don't need to box ourselves into labels. A label is just to divide. Oh, this guy's a manager and this guy's a laborer or a worker or whatever it is. Trying to put one person above the other. When we're supposed to work as a team together. We all got different things that we bring to the table. And we're all at different points in our journey. There's no one is better than the other. Every person is equal to each other. We're all the same. We just have slight differences on the exterior. And people's hearts are different on the interior because of what they've been through and a lot of different things. It's like super stairs there. So all that stuff I went up, I'm probably gonna have to go back down again now. To go for your goals in this life, you gotta live in the unknown. Because the known is what you're familiar with. The unknown is what's gonna really bring you the rewards that you're destined to get if you're willing to go out there and live through that and go through some kind of a experience that was unique. If you just kind of maintain the exact same patterns, that will just be your life, and then it'll be over before you know it. So you want to adventure, travel, and see things that are different, learn different languages, meet new people, go in the forest by yourself, and not see a soul the whole way through. That's being connected to the earth and nature. But I don't think this is very connected to nature because it's a path where many humans go through. If you really want to connect to nature, you got to go where humans don't go. Into the caves, into the darkness, into the crevices of the earth. And don't trust anything they tell you about it. The only way to find out is to go there yourself, even if you're gonna go off this earth to a different planet. Because sometimes I feel like I'm not from this planet. I'm not from this earth. I don't relate to these people. I don't know who they are, if they're even real people, or if they just come kind of a computer program that just kind of goes around and just isn't even connected to anybody. Just doing the program, running the script. Reading the script. That's what they like to do. Read the script. I don't read a script. I read my heart and my soul. That's what I stay connected to. I don't need a script or any kind of a prompter, any kind of anything. If you're really that person, you just be that person all the time. You don't need to be programmed to be the person. As I talk to a screen by myself, in the forest, in the mountain. What a crazy thing. I never thought I would have been doing this. Because I like to stay away from the poison of the internet. It's like some kind of a alien that's got the whole computer thing locked down, where they censor different things, they push different things, they delete different people. It's not even like a real organic species anymore. This is just like some kind of a simulation that we're in. We're just one reality through another reality. Who knows what to believe anymore? Who cares? None of it matters at the end. Just believe what you believe, and that's it. Forget everybody's judgments. You gotta accept yourself first before anybody else can accept you. So if you're not willing to do that and accept your flaws and your differences, just forget about it. It's gonna be a miserable existence, because there's certain things you can't change. You can only change so much. So, let's see, is it out? I don't know. I wasn't planning to do any kind of racing today, just a slow, gradual forest mountain walk. There's a time and a place for everything. I used to be always trying to compete against everybody, trying to, I see somebody riding their bike on the street and I want to show that I can go faster. But you're not getting anything from that. You're going somewhere. You don't know where that person's going even. You don't know how long they've been going. And really, there's nothing to prove. So, you just got to live in your own path. At your own speed. At your own pace. You start trying to follow other people's paces and you're going to hurt yourself. And then you won't be at it. You won't have a pace at all. We're doing it. Skyline Drive and Mosquito Creek. Less than 1K. So I'm going to Mountain Creek. I got 0.8 left. Let's try to speed it up. 0.8's a lot on a mountain though. I remember yesterday, the guy told me 300 meters. It felt like 10K when I was the last 300. At least this way's down a lot. It's good there was a sign there, finally a sign somewhere. If you don't agree with any of my opinions, that's okay. I don't hate you. We don't need to fight about it or anything. I accept your opinions, just don't force your opinions on me. Same way, I'm not trying to force my opinions on you. I'm just giving you my perspective on the way I see it. I got my glasses that I look through, and you got your own. We just got different prescriptions and different lenses. So, you know, try to be accepting of people and not hateful. It's not going to benefit you to be hateful. All it will do is bring you down and ruin your life. You know, you got to let things go. You got to let things go. At some point, you got to let this life go. Everything you got to let go at some point. There's always an ending point to every path you go down. And there's no reason to fear that. You just do it. And when it's time to keep going to a different direction, you fearlessly go in that direction. And you will realize that there's lots of people doing that. Lots of different metaphorical creatures that are awake and are brave to do what they want to do in this life. And there we are. We're back onto the road. After all that I went through, I survived it. It's not that exciting, the pathway back to the parking lot. It's just a little gravel trail down the side of the mountain, up from the road. So once we get over to the turn there, I'll finish this video. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of Motivation Mondays. I'll be back next week on Monday for another episode. This is episode 2. We're going to do something different next week. Something real tough. We're going to rest a little bit this week. Visit some people, some family. Be in a new environment. And be living it up the best way we can. Please like and subscribe to the channel if you enjoyed the video. And comments really appreciated if you enjoyed any of my content. I really enjoyed doing it. And if I didn't, I wouldn't be doing it. So I just want to spread my truth. And there's a skyline right there. Skyline of Vancouver and North Van. So here I'm going to end it here. Have a good day. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. And don't be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. Don't be fearful. See ya. So this is on the Powell Trail. Just a little video of the waterfall, the little mini waterfall right here. Just wanted to add that in at the end of the video. The walk back is pretty amazing, actually. I'm gonna have to try it one day. Even you can walk this trail, the Powell one, the lower one here. You can walk it and then walk back on it. It's a nice, easy trail. Really like gravel, kind of like that. That's a little bonus. So right after that one, like about 20, 50 steps later maybe, 20 to 50 steps later, we're back on the other bridge, because there was two little creeks, one creek and one river that we passed. And this is the creek, that was the river. But anyways, they might be both rivers or creeks. I don't know how you describe the difference between the two.